Alright, I don't know if y'all want to do this last part, Well, Cleveland, you don't know what it is, but Vidal and Grim know what it is. Y'all want to tell them what it is, boys?
It's all about
Yeah.
feelings, man. Relationships.
It's all about the. Oh. Ha. Ha. Wow.
Yeah, man, that's the discussion right now,
Very
like
receiving.
relationships.
Well, as I told you multiple times before, I was pretty much a psychiatrist in high school because, like, low key, I should do psychology. Because, like, some of these girls used to have the most dumbest problems.
Boy, Jesus. This ain't a female bashing discussion. This is legit that ass about relationships. So I'm gonna go first with this. To be honest, I understand that the whole, people say that, females you can live without, you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. But to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm at this point in my time in life. I'm 23. I'm already tired with everybody and their bullshit. You know what that is to be 23 and tired with everybody, dog. Like, you're basically desensitized when it comes to the whole relationship game. You don't even care no more. That's not a good mindset. Like a lot of elderly people, like not like old elderly, but like more mature people tell me that I need to calm down with that. But it's like, when you've been through the bullshit so much, you've been played, you've been mentally distraught, you've been mentally destroyed, emotionally distraught and destroyed. Like you just get tired of it. Like honestly, like it's not something you want to go through all the time, and then you're gonna have to start anew with a new person and go through it again. You got to go through what's your favorite color, what's your birthday, what school you went to. Like I don't want to do all that again. Like literally it's deja vu all over again. Like I've seen this all before. Like literally that is the definition of insanity, doing this over and over and over again, trying to find the right thing, the right one, the right aspect, the right perspective, the right personality, the right trait, the right hobby. Like you have to do all of this with another person again. And if that doesn't work out, you have to do it again and again until you get it right. But you won't even know until you get it right until you're married. And to be honest, until you're like honestly like 3 years into the marriage, you cannot even say that you actually found the one. That's honestly me giving that aspect of it. Like, and you have to trust this person. A lot of people have trust issues. I have trust issues too. Everybody has trust issues, but some people's trust issues level is higher than the next. Like me, like I have depression. I suffer from anxiety sometimes too. So like when it comes to that, I have to legit suppress all these things for this person because I feel this person. And then when it goes bad, I legit killed myself. I killed my body, my normally bodily functions, for this person. I didn't even end up with them. That's a stress giver on your body. That's a stress giver on your mental sanity. That's not something that people should go through all the time. That is unhealthy badly. Like people don't understand that mental fortitude is the biggest thing for your body that you will ever find. Like you can work out, you can get that body by working out, but if your mental game isn't there, it's not gonna happen. And going through a whole bad relationship can cause everything. It can cause your mindset to go very badly. So yeah, like a relationship is fine. I'm all for people being in relationships. Shoot, one day I'm gonna be in one whenever I find the right person. But like for right now, as of right now, I am pretty much good on those. So yeah, that's my input on it.
It's actually kind of a mood killer. I think it's not. But I see your perspective. I understand the shit you've been through. Everyone and their mother has been through some form of heartache.
Yeah.
Like literally everyone has. All been there. It sucks.
Yeah, man.
I can't say it's your fault. Like it wasn't meant to be, and that shit.
Yeah,
Soul.
that's cool. But since Grim, since you're the man here who's actually in a relationship, like how do you like go about it? Like talk about it. I mean, like, like, tell us all about your relationship, but, like, give your aspects and perspective on it.
It varies. It depends on your relationship and other stuff. Right now, I'm currently very happy with the woman I'm with. I'm very
Yeah,
very happy.
and I'm happy that you're happy, you're my mans and all. All my boys be happy in life.
Word.
Cause,
It took me a
like,
long time to find someone who appreciates you. It's gonna be worth it.
yeah, you gotta be with someone that gives off the same energy for you, like, you honestly gotta be with somebody who you know is good for you, because a lot of people don't have that. But,
Yeah.
tell the people, like, how do you honestly, like, keep it going, dog? Because a lot of people honestly don't know how to relationship well. People don't even know how to friendship well and want to be in relationships. Like, that's dumb.
My best advice: just be funny. Just be you. Be the most sincere you're gonna be. Because if you're not the sincere you, they're not gonna love the person that you're putting up. And if they love the person you're putting up, and you're not happy with it, then you're never gonna be happy. Ever. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie
I
to
agree.
others.
Lying doesn't
100%. You.
lying doesn't bring anything good. I always tell people that all the time.
Yep. You gotta be genuinely very, very happy with what you got, or you gotta be very happy with who you are.
Yeah, you gotta
If
be
you're not
happy with
how you
yourself
are,
first.
Yep. You'll never be happy anywhere else.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's
Because
tough.
like, honestly, I tell people that before you love another person, you have to love yourself. Before you want to find happiness in another person, you have to be happy with yourself first before
Hey
anything.
man, Whitney Houston said it best. Greatest
Yeah,
love
like,
of all, loving yourself, dude.
yeah, like, you
Yes.
gotta treat yourself well. Because at the end of the day, honestly, you only have yourself.
Exactly.
So yeah. But any more things you want to talk about it? Like,
Um, acceptance. That's probably the best answer for anything I can give. If you
that's
are
the
not
truth,
going to be
man.
an accepting person, if you're not going to be an accepting person in a relationship, or you're not the accepting person, accepting person, then there is no way in fucking hell you're gonna have a good time. Because you need to compromise. Because relationship is about partnership, quality. You're gonna fight here and there. It's just
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
no relationship is perfect.
Yep. But if you're willing to compromise and just be willing to make a difference, even if you get angry and you see the reasons behind it, you'll be better off. Because if you just deny it and be like, yeah, there's just no reason, like, you don't need to do this, like, probably the reason why they're doing this, just let them.
Get on the gun, Dino.
Alright. Yeah, on to add to that, honestly, sacrifice is another thing too. A lot of people are so selfish; they don't even want to sacrifice for another person. Like, and some people are so selfish. Like, honestly, I'm gonna talk about the whole, like, sexual aspect of the relationship. A lot of people don't care about how the other person feels most of the time, and most of the time, it's the male. Most of the males feel as though if I'm a bust man, that's it. That's one and done. I don't care how she feels. And like I tell my male friends all the time, you don't care how she feels, right? Okay. She's gonna find another guy to do that. And when she does, you're gonna be upset. You're gonna wonder what happened. You're gonna fight her. You're gonna be upset with her. But if you had just made her happy and made her satisfied, this wouldn't have happened for you. You put yourself in this own predicament. You're hurting yourself. You cause this on your own self. But hey, that's just me. That's my perspective. So yeah. My God, Fadal. I don't know. We it's going to be a struggle.
Open
We
truck.
got it, boy. All right. They on us.
Open.
So sorry, people of YouTube. We in a heated predicament right now. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Language.
Right.
Aw.
I got a
We'll be down
trophy.
for censoring.
Highway bandit. Dog, just never mind. I was gonna tell you just try. Okay then. Okay. Hold on.
No, leave no man's
Okay.
behind.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we gotta get this new car. Boy, we can't even get that car. No, it's smoking. You know what? Let's hurry up.
Let's go.
Uh,
Alright.
No,
Go hit him.
this man's over.
Anyways.
Why not hit him? He was in the way. He was driving a truck. All he had to do was just pull over. You know.
Fair enough.
But yeah. I went, Rem went, okay. So, clear friend, Walkman, how do you feel about relationship? How do you go about these things? Like give perspectives, aspects, advice, anything for people. Even a little story on it, like how you told me, when we be driving around that, you used to be a psychiatrist to people, like, let's talk about this.
Like, okay, I can be honest. When I was in high school, I used to talk to most of the girls. Yeah, and they used to tell me the most dumbest things, like, okay.
You heard that, boys? He be getting all the women.
Not per.
One of them, she's named
Nice.
Tony. She's having trouble with her boyfriend because the thing is, she realized he was cheating,
Oh dear.
but apparently, she said she didn't love him too much, apparently, so she was trying to figure out if she
That's
should break it off or
bullshit.
not.
Love him
And
too
I'm trying
much.
to figure out-
What?
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, do you hear yourself? And she was like, yes. I was like, say it again, but listen to yourself. The dude is cheating on you, but you said you love him too much not to break it off. And I'm like, and when I say it, she is like, that makes sense, And I'm like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. The next one, Leo, she was cheating on the nigga. But the thing is, she said she didn't try to figure out if she wanted to break it off him or not because the dude that she cheating on, wasn't it worth it? So I'm trying to figure, I'm like, why don't you just break it off with the nigga who ain't worth it? And she's like, she felt guilty. So I was like, honestly, it's up to you if you want to admit your feelings and everything like that, see if he'll still take you back since you go in the relationship, keep on going. But then again, you shouldn't have cheated in the first place.
It's very true.
It's like basic. It's like really and truly it's basic stuff like that. I mean, it's like ain't no big deal.
That was some straight up foolishness.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I tell you, I basically used to hear it all, but it's like it's mostly common sense. I just being so honest.
I know, man. Like, there's a bunch of stupid people, like, especially when they're young, they're really stupid. I was
Yeah.
stupid too. I had some stupid things.
Yeah,
you
man.
say?
We all
At
was
least
young
I had
and
the
dumb
common
once,
sense.
Yeah, you got the common
But
sense
then-
now, but you wish you had it
Common
before,
sense.
like shoes,
Not even
man.
before. I'm happy I had it back then too. Like, the minute I heard that people are cheating, I'm like, you guys are stupid.
Y'all be
Stop.
cheating? My God. But I'll get in the helicopter right quick.
Wow.
Alright.
Alright, so Cleveland, go on. It's interesting. Go on, man.
I mean, that's it. I'm glad. Trying to do something else, but I mean, it's just most of my relationship knowledge just come off like basic, simple stuff. But the funniest part about it, how I basically recommend stuff to other people, but I really can't actually do a relationship myself. That's the funniest thing.
It be like that. You give the best advice, but you don't be in one. And even if you take your own advice, your situations is never the situations that your advice is for.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's always funny.
But
Yeah, Vidal, how do you feel about the whole relationship thing? Like, advice, perspective, everything
me?
like that. Like, how you feel
Yeah,
about towards the whole thing?
I just really bad luck with it.
Don't worry, man. It happens.
Okay,
you
Quite
know.
frank, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly want a relationship, to be completely honest. Just my luck.
You get it.
Just don't follow up with it.
Don't doubt yourself, man. You're a handsome man. You will get
Yeah,
it.
man. You just gotta go out and put yourself out there. To be honest, like, it's not a
Yeah.
hard thing. It's just that it's a hard pill to swallow because, like, you gotta realize that not everybody is gonna like you. Not everybody is gonna want you. A lot of people in this lifetime are honestly shallow. They're shallow as fuck.
And it ain't just about shallow. I mean, it's one thing. Like if I'm lucky enough with someone, I gotta make sure I like this person because my
Yeah, you
preference.
you
compared
honestly
to
have to like this person.
right? Because my preference and what they can actually find where I live is two different things. It's not easy.
I can find where you live easily. It's not hard directions. It's
I mean,
literally
not exactly.
not hard
Not exactly where I
directions.
live. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I know
country
what
in
you
which we
needed.
live,
I know what you
yeah.
needed.
Hey, Shinobi, just a side question. I want to interrupt. How do you take
Uh,
photos of Spider-Man? Like
Press
photo mode.
up, and then you go to what you need to find, or hold L2, it'll aim it. And then after you hold
Oh, okay.
L2, press R1. But yeah, go on
All
now.
right. Then.
my preference and the type of girls that actually live in this country are like two different things, and I honestly,
Relatable.
I'm not looking for like something to hang on to in the mean. I just want a whole good relationship.
And anybody
again,
who doesn't know where
I
we
have-
live, me, Dali, and Walkman, we live inside the Bahamas. We live in Nassau, Bahamas, to be specific. But yeah, go on.
I was gonna say. Like yeah, it's like stuff like preference, stuff like that, things I enjoy. It's not exactly common, you know. Like I will find someone
Very
who would like
true.
watch anime or play games or a funny person in general, but you don't see that often over here.
To be honest, you see it, the whole gaming thing, you won't see that. That's a rare thing. The whole anime
Right.
pop culture thing, yes. The whole, like, for me, I wanted someone who could be with comics with me, more so comics than anime for me. So that
Real.
comic game isn't functional over here, but the anime game, it's a very high
Hard.
thing. That's a
Hardcore.
very hardcore thing. Like honestly, I didn't even know girls were into K-pop until last year. I didn't know girls over here was into K-pop.
Shoot, I didn't
I was
even
like,
know
y'all
that.
like K-pop? What? Where y'all this be? Where y'all come from?
My mind was
Y'all
moving
jump out,
so hard.
y'all jump out the sky or some shitty. Like I was honestly confused. Like y'all really like K-pop? Like
Shoot, I
I
fucks with
didn't
K-pop.
expect that. Yeah, man, I like the dancing at K-pop. Like right now, like I be watching like one of my friends Valencia, right? Like she be like dropping me some like K-pop videos with dancing, cause I'm a dancer. So I be like, yo, these dudes be clean and shit, dog. So
Shoot,
like, 'cause
I
yeah,
like K-pop. Until recently, I get into K-pop, especially that song that actually has my name in it. And I was like, oh yes, yep, you know the one.
K-pop
That
ain't
sounds
bad.
like-
I enjoy
yeah.
K-pop sometimes. Yeah, anybody got any more thing to talk about? The whole relationship thing.
See, like I said, I don't have luck with it because every time I'm getting somewhere with it, something happens to fuck it up.
Trust me, dog. Trust me good. It's gonna happen for you. You ain't gonna expect it. You're honestly not gonna expect it. Because one
Because
day
believe it or not-
you'll be chilling, and then one day, and the next day, you'll have a girl talking to you. Then the next day, y'all just, with each other. Like it's a process. It's not something you're gonna expect. You're not gonna expect that. Like most of the time, when people honestly expect something, like a relationship, they never works out. Never works out. That's what I've personally like experienced and noticed. That's just me. That's my personal IMO thing. I ain't say it's for everybody, but like, hey, it can happen for other people. Keep
Because
that
it's so weird.
positivity
Like,
going.
when I actually find someone in high school, it was about to kick off, but unfortunately, that was at the end of the school year where they moved back to the States, and that sucked.
Yeah, dog. I understand.
And
That,
then-
that sucked because I was so down for y'all. Like shit, dog.
And then
That's
another
crazy.
time, we was about to graduate. The same thing happened again, but since you graduated, we don't want to see no one else since graduation. It's like, yeah, that gone for good. And to make matters worse, my mom says a girl that works at her store was interested in me, but she said I was, get this, too white.
White.
I don't want to laugh. I'm sorry.
No,
How?
I understand why you
My
laugh. I
guy,
laugh
what
too.
does that mean? What?
She
What is-
thinks
what?
she thinks I'm a white person in a black man's body. That's what she thinks.
And what is wrong with that?
I don't know.
What the shit? What am I listening to? Like what?
But I guess
That's crazy.
I guess it's because the way I dress. I don't dress like a average black person. But then again, that's just my style. I prefer to wear floral printed shirt,
That's
short
what-
cargo pants,
Listen,
and tennis.
in college right
apparently
now,
this is too white.
University of the Bahamas, I attend. You people wear that all the time. That
Real.
is honestly the fashion for there. It's just that at the time when you was doing it, it wasn't the norm.
Right.
You know, like that's all it is. If it was like around this day and age now, she would have think that's a regular damn thing. She wouldn't complain about nothing. That's what I realized. So I think that that the time frame of when it happened to us wasn't the right time frame.
Right.
That's honestly it's a factor. Let's think about it. Yeah, that's a factor. Because like how people tell me, oh, this generation of young people are so backwards. It's like no, it's backwards for you because you're not part of that generation. Their generation will understand what's going on. So you gotta think about that because like we're all millennials here, and in Generation X and Z, they're going through their phase. They're not the same as us. They do things differently. Like they're the people out here who be eating Tide Pods and shit. So yeah, dying us. So we gotta think about
I
that.
really don't want to laugh because that is the stupidest thing ever. Like, I try to figure out why we keep the type on.
It's stupid, but
I'm not gonna lie.
it's honestly truthful. It's the facts.
I'm not gonna lie. When I used to work at a parking lot, I would normally like park Tide Pod stuff, and I would always look inside and be like, I bet someday someone's gonna try bite this. I was just more surprised to know it was a challenge more than anything, because it did looks like something you would want to chew, but you would know better. But apparently
Exactly.
Gen Z and X ain't that smart.
Then again, they're all the same
detergent,
ones who came up with the challenge where they light themselves on fire.
That
So
is
I'm
true.
like,
Dumbasses. Anyway, that will be discussing. Yeah, we such a relationship and shit. How we
Yeah, that's
how we
another thing.
stray off from this topic, boys. Anyway, me, I would say that people learn to trust people, learn to compromise, learn to communicate. Communication is the biggest thing in a relationship, and a relationship is more than just romantic. A relationship is also friendship. A relationship is romance. A relationship is also family. So honestly, the first relationship you'll ever have is family. The second one you'll have is friendship, and a lot of people honestly don't know how to friendship well. A lot of people don't know how to honestly be friends. People don't know what a friend really is. Like one of my friends still, and I honestly had to teach him what a friend is, because like he didn't really know what that meant, So it can be taught. The person honestly will have to open their ears and minds to what you say, and they will have to believe you. They're gonna have to show that I trust this person, so let me talk to this person. This person honestly shows that they care about me, and I want them in my life. So if they can get around that, they will listen to you. They will change their aspect of friendship, especially females. Females honestly don't know how to friendship well. I ain't gonna bash them. Like a lot of females I know honestly don't like females for the same reason. So hey, that's just how it is, dog. That's why a lot of females would be like, I'd rather be friends with males because it's less drama, which is true.
Right.
But a lot of females make drama for themselves. Like I tell people, like a lot of females, honestly and truly, not to be like sexist, but they cause most of their problems.
they do.
They really do. So, but hey, males cause their problems too, but not more like them. Like, we can balance that out. We can talk, because us as males, when our women are mad, we try to communicate with them, and they don't want to do it with us. They want to be difficult. And then when we tell them that they're difficult, they'd be like, no, I'm not difficult, you just don't listen. Like, you weren't listening to me, so who really isn't listening inside this relationship here? Hey, it be like that sometimes. So, but hey, we can't live with them and we can't live without them, right? So it's a hard pill to swallow, boys. Trust me, it's a damn hard pill to swallow. But yeah,
This is a lost mission. I think we should move on to the next place.
I think so too. Let's dip out. We've been here for a little while.